Invincible Season 3 just wrapped up, so what better time to address what your favorite Invincible character says about you? So spoilers until the end of Season 3 of the show, and we'll have a little comic spoiler section at the end of this video.
I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how fast you are. I can see the future. You don't live to see tomorrow.
Okay, sorry, Marvel and DC characters are too mainstream for you. Aren't you special? There are two types of Invincible fans. First one, you read the series before the show came out and now you have to let everyone fucking know. Because you don't want to be known as some normie who read the comics after the show started. What kind of fuck? Second type of Invincible fan is the complete opposite. You ain't read shit, you've seen panels of TikTok, of Twitter, of Instagram, of YouTube Shorts, and now you pride yourself on being a true fan. Surprise, dickhead, you're not a fan. The only fan in your vicinity is the one in your room to cool down those humongous man titties of yours. I mean, seriously, you saw some Conquest pages before the fight on screen and now you think you can dictate whether the fight was done justice? Listen, you pompous ballsack. I'm sorry short form content has ruined your brain from reading a comic series that involves investing your time and energy. Or, and this is just as bad, you watch one of those hour-long recap videos on YouTube that cover the entire series. No emotion, no character development, just plot and facts that you're happy to learn so you can spoil it for everyone else. And then you're like, cool, I guess I'm better than everyone who hasn't read the comics. You haven't read the comics, hello? And speaking of these really long YouTube videos, you know what drives me fucking insane? When these YouTubers put spoilers for the show in their thumbnails. Oh yeah, nice one, Dick. You read the entire series just to make these videos for search engine optimization when the show came out, and now I guess fuck anyone else who wants to read the comic series fresh. Okay, like I saw this video called The Full Life of Mark Grayson and it just showed all his designs and what he is at the end of the series. I seriously can't stand people like that. I seriously can't. And all of that to get more 12-year-olds to click on your video. Are you fucking serious? Here's a suggestion. How about you grow the fuck up and let people enjoy the show that millions of other people around the world are also watching? Alright, sorry, that was a tangent. I realize that. But you know what? That's completely normal for us Invincible fans, seeing as how we like to complain about every single fucking thing. Oh my god, a technical error in the show when the animation asset got cut off. I simply can't watch the show anymore. Alright, cool. I'll see you back for next week's episode. I'll admit it, I can be a bit unforgiving when I criticize the show's animation, but when people try to criticize the animation of the last 2 episodes of Season 3, did we watch the same episodes? They were clearly a tier above the typical animation budget for the rest of the season, but okay. Go off, King. And on the other side of the spectrum, we got these bots willing to defend a $2 trillion company with their lives. They'll be like, y'all complain too much. I literally didn't see anything wrong with the animation. And it'll be that fucking shopping scene. Dude, I'd happily let Amazon keep this level of animation with all the PNGs if it means getting a new season every year. Okay, same. I guess it's better than not getting the show, but it doesn't mean you can't criticize what you don't like about the show. It's not 1984. If you talk badly about the show, Big Brother isn't gonna come up from behind and touch you. I think Invincible fans are just happy that their favorite character's voice actor isn't scrutinized for being a shitty voice actor. Like Steven Yeun is one of the best actor voice actors on the show. Oh my god, we get it, you like quoting that Think Mark scene a billion times when it came out. And let me guess, you're extremely sexually attracted to this image. Listen, I get that you grow a mustache because you think it's the epitome of manliness nowadays, all thanks to Omni-Man over here, but let's be honest, it looks more like a caterpillar on you. And it's not like you'd have any time to work out anyway, since you're spending all your time watching edits of that one scene of Omni-Man obliterating that flaxen planet. Like, let's be real, you want to look like Omni-Man, but you look in the mirror and you look more like Original Robot. But at least you get to work your chest when you yell to the sky that J.K. Simmons is the best voice actor in the show. I mean, can you tell me that one more time? I don't think I heard you the first million times.
Think of it. Now I've seen everything in a different light.
Oh no, it's so good though.
Angstrom Levy? Let's be real, no one's favorite character in Invincible is Angstrom Levy. I mean, you got his origin where he fucks up and now he misremembers everything and blames Invincible. Is that really anything substantial though? But bro, they showed you his backstory and they made you sympathize with him. His head is a ball sack. And not just his head, his neck, his traps, probably his entire spinal cord. He's not even the cool type of villain, he's like an evil, uncool type of villain. Not to say he's the bad villain, he's a good villain, but he's just not cool. So what I'm trying to say is if your favorite character is Angstrom Levy, you constantly gaslight everyone around you, you don't take any responsibility for your actions, and no one likes you, so.
We need to get this guy to an OR now.
Are you sure? No, like, Are you sure that you can have kids after all the glazing you've done? Alright, tell me you liked him from the beginning of the show, even before his redemption arc, so I can call you special and unique. Sorry, what was that? I can't hear you through all the crying after the Invincible episode. Oh my god, they rushed through his death scene so fast, they ruined it. Dude, his death scene is like 3 panels in the comics. What we got in the show is basically the Irishman. Not that you know that, because you're probably one of those people who say that you've read the comics even though you haven't, only just through TikTok and Twitter and shit. You know how I know that? Because I haven't seen a single complaint about Rex's race swap, probably because no one gave a shit about him until his redemption arc. Like, if these same people cared about Rex this much from the beginning of the show, I wouldn't have heard the end of it from these sweaty incels. Oh, I just wish they showed his skeleton actually blowing up and killing the Invincible. You know, all we got was an explosion from far away. It's not right. Oh yeah? Well, I can't really argue with that. I 100% agree. So yeah, rest in peace to this character with his 2010 hipster man bun. Fun fact, you didn't actually find his voice annoying because that's how you sound all the time. I hope someone told you before I did.
What's the matter? You done already? Get up.
Listen, we get it, the Adam Eve special had the best animation in the series. I'm guessing the studio must also be Adam Eve fans because the way they storyboarded that fight on the highway, Jesus, we have not gotten anything like that since. Dude, I just love her powers and all the creativity that it allows for. Oh, creativity? You mean how she just makes pink cubes and shapes everywhere? Yeah, how fucking creative. Didn't you see when she made the air around Conquest all dense and stuff so he couldn't move? That was a creative move. Why are you acting like she didn't get the shit beaten out of her right after? The only reason she didn't die is because one of her powers is respawning apparently. And let's not forget that you were shipping Mark and Eve from the very beginning. Either because A, you're a horny bastard, B, because you're a horny bastard, or C, you hated Amber.
I wanted to tell you so many times. Did you hear what I just said?
I know you're a superhero.
You know? You know?
Oh my god, you are truly one in a million. I didn't hate Amber in the show, but to say that she's your favorite character in the entire series? That's insane. Even if it's the comic version of Amber, who was barely a person anyway. If your favorite character is Amber, I bet you just love typing up essays like, oh my god, as if you don't see her point of view, you're so unreasonable, all of you, dude, she's so in the right in this circumstance and every other circumstance. No, dickhead, I do see her side, it's just a side I'm seeing too much of. It was just a constant stream of L's because we knew that Mark was eventually gonna get with Eve, so, you know. Speaking of a constant stream of L's,
I thought you were someone else.
there is absolutely no way your favorite character in the series is immortal. What are you, a cuck? A cuck who sounds like a 30-year-old trying to sound like a 50-year-old? A cuck who loses every fight he's been in, even though he probably knows more ways to kill someone than anyone else on the planet? You know those characters that are so much of a loser that they're fun to like? I feel like Immortal isn't even that. Like, Aquarius would have been that if he survived past the first episode, you know? But the guy gets folded by every person he meets and is not even likable. I swear to God, he's gonna have kids with Duplicate and they're gonna start beating the shit out of him before they're 6 months old. I honestly thought they would have given him at least one Invincible to kill in the Invincible War, but fucking nope. The guy gets slammed with ease. Don't even ask me how he's gonna deal with an actual evil Viltrumite like Conquest. Like, fucking forget it.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
Oh my god, you think his voice sucks? I get it, I heard you the first million times. I'm sorry those TikTok edits with Josh Brolin's voice sounds better or whatever. Oh wait, I'm sorry, after the season 3 finale, you've changed your mind? Well, isn't that funny? Listen, the OnlyFans of Conquest lies in 2 categories. First one, you read panels of Invincible vs Conquest on whatever social media app and you saw comic readers hyping up the fight, so you were like, yeah, I guess I'm one of you guys now. Yeah, I'm basically a comic reader. Yeah, I'm not with these peasants. They have no idea what's coming. They're going in completely blind, but I know everything. I mean, I haven't read the comic series, but I'm better than them, I promise, I promise. And now that the fight finally happened on screen, you can be like, I mean, you guys are just seeing this, but I actually saw this fight scene before the show did it, so suck my dick. Or this is the second category. You read the comic series way back when and you were just waiting for this fight screen to come on screen. And by the way, don't even get me started on how you guys are like, dude, you guys are not ready for this fight scene. You are not ready for Conquest. Holy shit, man. And then you proceed to spoil everything. Actually, I think Conquest is the best villain in the series. Why? Because it's strong? Okay. Not that I disagree, because it's definitely like top 5. Man, I bet you guys had a fucking glaze fest for that season finale. By the way, when he bent down to Mark and whispered, I'm so lonely, I swear to God, I thought he was just gonna start stripping and start making out with him.
Kid Omni-Man!
Oh, jeez. He told me the O was for Oliver.
There is no way. Saying Oliver's your favorite character is like saying Subway is your favorite fast food chain. Like, why? It's okay to like him, but to say he's your favorite? Okay, Jared Fogle. And I swear to God, if you're gonna tell me one more time about how he's right about killing criminals and Mark is wrong, dude, we get it, okay? It's not exactly subtle from the show that Mark is dealing with the gray areas of being a hero. You don't have to be fucking Confucius to point it out. No, but I felt so bad for him in the Conquest fight. Yeah, only because he's a kid. And you know what kids are? They're all idiots. And he ran in there like an idiot. Mark told him to leave, but he stayed there. And look what happened. That's what kids are. Kids are all fucking idiots. I don't know where I'm going with it.
I am glad to see you in one piece, Alan of Unova.
Yeah, one very large and ripped piece.
Alan's just a chill guy. Sometimes he's not so chill, but you know, it's understandable for him to be your favorite character because he's just a chill guy. I just want to see Seth Rogen laugh as Alan. That's all I want.
Yet the only worthy opponent I see here is you.
Pretty good.
Jesus, Nolan, right for the throat.
Cecil's actually my favorite character in the show. No, Cecil's actually a badass. Oh my God, Walton Goggins, he portrays him so perfectly. Cecil was totally in the right. Mark was just being a whiny bitch. Everything he did was for the protection of Earth. I bet if Cecil was your favorite character, you think you have the same aura as him. Like you're in school or whatever and you walk around with your hands in your pocket, lean back, talking all quietly and shit. When in reality, people are trying to stay away from you because Cecil, he tries to protect the world from extra normal threats, while you try to protect your body from an extra normal shower. Oh yeah, look at you in your hoodie trying to act all mysterious and cool as shit with your hands in your pockets. Fuck you. Are you forgetting Cecil was smart, something you are not? And I've already said this before, but stop telling me that Walton Goggins is the perfect voice casting. He's good, but he's not perfect. You know how many actual professional voice actors could have made him sound like so he's not just mumbling to himself? Seriously, it would show Cecil having a conversation with someone and they're like 10 meters apart and it'll be like, well, I'll see you around, Cecil. Yeah, I'll see you around, kid. I'm sorry, what? I said I'll see you around, kid. I can't hear you, but I'm gonna go now. Like, this is undoubtedly one of the worst aspects of casting celebrity voice actors because they're rarely ever in the studio to record their lines together. So then a conversation goes up and down like a fucking Super Mario course and the vibes just don't match. Also, don't tell me that Cecil keeping Conquest as a prisoner was out of character or was character assassination. Dude, fuck you. I'm sorry they touched your god and ruined him, okay? That's completely in line with this character. Shut up. All right, we're gonna head into spoiler territory for the comics and the future seasons of the show. If you haven't read the comics, I suggest you click away to another video of mine or you read the comics because it's pretty good. Last warning, I don't want to be one of those fucks who spoil everything for you, okay? So, going forward now.
Who are you?
My name is Anissa, and I'm an agent of the Viltrum Empire.
Listen, you sick fuck, okay? There is literally no reason that Anissa should be your favorite character. Like what, you relate to her arc of being a rapist to becoming a mother? The answer is either no or no. Or, and I hate to say this, but it's the truth, you're an immature piece of shit who has never spoken to a woman in real life and you just assume that all sexual activity is sexual activity. You're just like, oh yeah, dude, if that was me, I would have been happy. Fucking no you wouldn't. I dare you to say that to an SA survivor. And if you do say that to an SA survivor, you're a real piece of shit who just deserves to get all your fingernails just slowly pulled out, one by one. Listen, in terms of a character, I'm glad they turned around in the end, but to say that she's your favorite character is absolutely horrendous. Is Thragg even a character? The fact that he's non-characterness is what brings him to his downfall should be highlighted to all Thragg fans. Oh wait, let me guess, he's your favorite because he's the strongest Viltrumite and he beat Battle Beast. Oh my god, what do you do in your spare time, huh? I bet you just watch paint dry or you just sit down and you just stare at a wall. Thragg, at least in the comics, is like General Zod from Man of Steel, but just way too extra. He was a great overall series villain, but I feel like Thragg has just become a name that these YouTube shorts guys just spew every fucking second. They'll be like, yo, just wait till Thragg comes in, but they'll neglect the fact that all they know about Thragg is that he's the strongest according to this recap short he watched once.
Gentlemen.
What is that?
Well, you clearly only liked him after he came back from the Flaxton portal. I mean, seriously, did anyone actually like Robot when he was a bloated baby or when he was Kid Rex? I think he was a badass after the whole Flaxton saga, and he actually low-key became one of my favorite characters. Honestly, Robot fans, rise up. We ain't got no flaws, bro. Dinosaurs fans, listen, I know you're keen to see him in the show, and you know what? So am I. The dude was a total anti-hero. He was destroying Vegas, he was saving the world, he was killing Mark, he was protecting Mark. The guy was a fucking roller coaster. But please don't be like, oh my god, dude, he was such a complex character. He's a fat boy that turns into a smart dinosaur when it's apathetic. Let's relax. And I know for you comic readers, here's your little secret, because he's not talked about nearly the same amount as Thragg or Conquest in these YouTube shorts. But I feel like you guys are gonna be overwhelmed because these Splode fans, they're just gonna migrate over to the Dinosaurus fandom.
And if this conflict brings about the end of my life, I will savor it all the more.
Well, aren't you happy that Robert Kirkman and Ryan Otley are doing another Battle Beast comic this year? I mean, he's dead, but at least you get to see more of his adventures. But honestly, Battle Beast fans are like the Deadpool fans of the Invincible universe. The character's good, but starts getting tainted when all the fans start overly glazing the character. Yeah, he has a sick design, yeah, he's super strong, but there's no reason to start shooting ropes at a mere mention of him. I didn't like it when Thragg wore his fur as a cape. It was kind of disrespectful to the Battle Beast character. No, that's called being sunned, okay? You want to challenge the strongest Viltrumite? You get washed, okay? Shit happens. Also, that's just the biggest flex of all time. It just goes way too hard. I can already see it. When the Battle Beast vs. Thragg fight is imminent, these YouTube short stinkers are gonna invade every comment section just to be like, y'all are not ready for this fight that I've seen TikToks of. Listen, the lesson to take away from this video is that I hate these YouTube short stinkers and people who spoil things. And you know what I hate even more sometimes? Controversial Invincible opinions, which I went over, submitted by you guys. Check it out if you haven't already. Check out my Patreon. That's an extra video every fortnight. Plus, we go over episode discussions for every show that's coming out right now, or anything nerd and comic related. And if there's any news for movies and TV shows, that's for free. You can join as a free patron and you can watch those videos for free. Check out my second channel for random vlogs and videos. Check out my Instagram, check out my letterbox, and I'll see you next week. See ya!
Sorry.